Hello, my name is Lebogang Madise. I look after developer audiences across Africa. With me today is Pavendran Naik, who is a Microsoft MVP. Welcome, Pavendran.
Thanks, it's great to be here.
Let's talk about your journey. I mean, we met back when you were in university and you were a Microsoft student partner. Today, you're a software engineer working for a fintech company. Can you take us back to how you started off your career?
Yeah, it was like a very happy accident. It was literally, I saw a poster for a hackathon that I wasn't necessarily invited to. I tweeted some people and then they let me in. And that was my first exposure to .NET and C#. And everyone was just very accommodating. They helped me through the journey. And then I slowly transitioned into like hosting these meetups and then like building apps.
For people who might not know, what is a meetup?
So a meetup is where like a group of like-minded people who like learn something new and they want to like present it to a group. That's where you go, and it's a very nice place to learn something new.
Yeah, talking about a nice place to learn something new. COVID happened. A lot of these in-person meetups were happening virtually. How do you keep up with the latest technologies? I mean, .NET turned 20 years old in February. Typically, someone like you would be speaking on what's new in .NET 6. So can you share with us how you navigate that?
What's been great about that is a lot of people transitioned into like online meetups, so you can still attend those and those are still as valuable. But also as a result of that, we've gotten more like content, like on-demand content. So there's a lot more videos, there's a lot more blog posts. And my one method is using like an aggregator where I've like add in all my popular like sites, blogs in there, and then like every time I open a new tab, there's an article for me to read.
And with regards to you being an MVP, if someone wants to become an MVP, what do they need to do? What does it take?
Ooh, interesting question. I'd definitely say it shouldn't be the primary goal because there aren't any like tick boxes necessarily that you can say, okay, I've done all of these, I'm going to become an MVP. It's a natural progression. If you're already passionate about the community, you're already in these meetups creating content for others and sharing the knowledge, you'll naturally get recognized for that.
I'm really excited to chat with you today because C# is where we began our careers, right? Developing Windows Phone apps. But the .NET framework is now more accommodating. So Java developers can build on .NET, Python, Ruby, you name it. It all runs on .NET today. Are you still a C# developer?
I am still very much a C# and .NET developer. And the fascinating thing is that I started with mobile apps and Windows Phone, and like in my mind, that was it. I was going to be a mobile app developer. But as it's gone cross-platform, I'm technically a full-stack developer. I can build apps, I can build web APIs, I'm building front-end, which I'd never thought I'd do.
Nice.
So it's amazing.
Nice. Talking about building apps and APIs, making them scalable is what makes them powerful, right? So in this cloud-first world where the cloud is the world's computer, how do you navigate your career around that?
It's amazing. Just like for reference, I remember years ago trying to like find some time with my brother's laptop to like build things and like figuring out how to host things, put things on flash drives to give it to people. And now I can just have an idea, build something in a couple of hours and put it out there and the world has access to it. It's just like removed all the burden of like thinking about how I distribute the idea that I'm trying to build.
Yeah, yeah. And talking about making stuff accessible, I mean, GitHub is one way of having your portfolio out there for free without even paying for any hosting services. And you can even customize it by having your own GitHub pages, right? So in terms of your web APIs, are there any Azure services that you make use of?
Yes, there are. I'm very passionate about these and I love serverless. So GitHub Pages is right up there. Another one that I use pretty often is Azure Functions. Just because it's like really cheap or zero cost a lot of the time. And it's very easy to build a small bit of code, get it out there, someone uses it.
Thank you, Pavendran, for being here today and sharing about your career.
It was great chatting to you.
Awesome.